Good morning, students. Let's see the general organic chemistry continuity of uh, classification of organic compounds. Okay. Classification of organic compounds. Classification of organic compounds. Okay. We already discussed about acyclic compounds. Okay. Is it clear? Acyclic compounds, and now that means which are open chained. I give some examples also already. Okay. Now we go for and also we discussed about ring-like structures also. That means cyclic structures. Okay, in that classification. Now again we classify that ring-like structures are classified as, right, in the ring-like structure. Ring-like or cyclic organic compounds. Organic compounds. Ring-like or cyclic organic compounds. Okay. In that again we classified. Here again we classified homocyclic, or carbocyclic, we call it is carbocyclic, homocyclic or carbocyclic, and we call it is alicyclic, homocyclic or carbocyclic or alicyclic also we call it is. Okay. So now what about homocyclic or alicyclic or carbocyclic? So very easy here. So that means these are all ring-like structures, am I right? Here we are discussing about ring-like structures or cyclic organic compounds. That means like ring. These type of structures. Okay. In the carbocyclic or homocyclic means the ring consists carbon atoms only. Ring consists only carbon atoms only. Okay. That is backbone of the ring. Only consist carbon atoms. Such type of organic compounds are called as homocyclic. Is it clear, ma? Ring consists carbon atoms only. Let's see some important example here. Okay. Now this is the ring, am I right? Now this ring consists of 3 carbon atoms. In that the ring majorly consists of carbon, am I right? So now this structure can also write as C, C, where how many hydrogen it consists? Two hydrogens, and here it is with two hydrogens. Here it is with two hydrogen. Am I right? So the valency of carbon is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I right? Satisfied. So wherever the carbon in the ring, it satisfies the tetravalency or 4 bonds around it. Okay. So now backbone of the ring means this one. Backbone of the ring means this one. It consists only carbon atoms. Am I right? Clear, ma? So homocyclic. We call it is homocyclic. The backbone of the ring is consist carbon atoms. Okay. So this carbon consists again hydrogens. Okay. So this type of compounds are called as homocyclic. And see the example. This can also write as this corner represents CH2, CH2, CH2. Okay. Clear? And example 2. What is the name of this one? It is cyclic structure, am I right? Cyclo. There is no double bond or triple bond. So it is a alkane, am I right? Alkane, ane, or are single bonds. Already we discussed about CnH2n plus 2. Okay. Now cyclo, 3 carbons are there. If 3 carbons are there, what is the root word? Propane, propane. Cyclopropane, cyclic structure. So here we add cyclo and it is 3 carbons, so prop all are single bonds, so ane, cyclopropane. Okay. And come to here, it is cyclobutane. 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 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons are here. Cyclobutane. Cyclobutane. Okay. Is this clear, ma? Up to cyclobutane. So here it consists only carbon and hydrogens only. This is the carbon, this is the carbon, this is the carbon, carbon. Now it consists of 2 hydrogens, 2 hydrogens. Am I right? The main chain of the ring okay, same. So the main chain of the ring consists only carbon atom only. Okay. Next example. Cyclobutane. Cyclopentane, 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 cyclohexane, One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We call it is cycloheptane. Cycloheptane. Mostly consists carbon only. Okay. And this one is cyclopropene, double bond is there. Cyclic propene, double bond is there. So ene, end of the name is ene, cyclopropene. Let's see this structure. 1, 2, 3. Am I right? Clear? So now double bond is here. Now this carbon already with 1, 2, 3 bonds, and it need 1 bond only. Am I right? That means add 1 hydrogen here. 1, 2, 3 bonds. It has 1 hydrogen. 1, 2 hydrogens. Okay, cyclopropene. Is it clear, ma? So homocyclic it is also. Homocyclic. We call it is decaline, right? Decaline. Okay. So this is also example for homocyclic or carbocyclic ring or alicyclic. Okay. Next one, aromatic compounds. In this homocyclic compounds. That means the ring consists carbons. Okay. Aromatic compounds. Aromatic means these compounds with pleasant smell, that means good smell. Pleasant smell, that means good smell. These are cyclic structures. Cyclic structure. Okay, cyclic. And planar structure. At one plane only. Planar structure. And alternate double bonds. Alternate double bonds means suppose this is the structure, am I right? Okay, so I will explain with one example. Alternate double bonds, and this gives sooty flame. That means camphor. So when we give the harati to the god, so we use camphor as a chemical compound. How it gives the flame? So it gives some smoke, am I right? Smoke. That means vapors it can release. That means a kerosene lamp, so it releases some gases, carbon monoxide like. So that is called as sooty flame. Okay. So with highly flame and it releases some smoke into the air. So that is called as sooty flame. That is the one of the characteristics properties of aromatic compound. So these are cyclic compounds and planar structures, alternate double bonds, and these give sooty flame, and these are with good pleasant smell. That is good smell. Okay, remember this. So now the most important point is they follow Huckel rule. Huckel rule means 4n plus 2 is equals number of pi electrons in the compound or ring. Number of pi electrons in the compound or ring. So okay, where n is equals 0 or positive integer. N is not a fraction value. Fraction value means like 3 by 2, okay, 5 by 2, 7 by 2, like this. These are the fraction values, not a fraction and not a negative. It is 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay. So simply whole number also we call it is. Okay, is it clear now? So this called is Huckel rule. Okay, I will explain now. And these are the properties of organic compounds. Okay. So let's see the example for aromatic compounds. Aromatic compounds. So benzene is the best example. Benzene is an aromatic compound. So what is its molecular formula? C6H6. C6H6. So its structure is, we have different types of structures for benzene. Let's see the first structure. This is the benzene. We can also represent this structure. Okay, and also we can represent this structure like this also, and also we can represent this structure mostly double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond. This is called alternate double bonds or single bonds. Double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond. This is called alternate double bonds. Okay, and we call it is conjugation. This phenomena, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. This is called conjugation also. What we call it is conjugation. The molecule should be in conjugation. That means double bond, single bonds are arranged alternately. That phenomena is called as conjugation also. Conjugation. Remember this. Okay, conjugation. Now, benzene is an aromatic compound clearly. Benzene is an aromatic. Why it is aromatic? It is with pleasant smell. It is a conjugation in it is a cyclic structure. Cyclic or not? Cyclic structure. It is a planar molecule, and the hybridization of each carbon in benzene is sp2. sp2 hybridization. Which hybridization? sp2 hybridization. It is clearly planar. So the carbon where process sp2 hybridization, it is clearly planar in structure. Okay, at one plane, And remember, alternate double bonds are there. And finally, we have to check the Huckel rule, and it gives also sooty flame. Okay, like kerosene lamp. Okay, or camphor. That means arati. Harati, how we pray the God when. Let's see here. Huckel rule for the case of benzene ring. Huckel rule. What is that? 4n plus 2 is equals number of pi electrons in the ring. So now in the benzene, these are the pi bonds, am I right? 2 electrons. Bond means here it means 2 electrons. Pi bonds means 2 electrons. How many pi electrons are there? Totally 6, am I right? 2, 6 electrons. 6 pi electrons, am I right? 6 pi electrons, am I right? 6 pi electrons. Now, from this, 4n is equals to how much? 6 minus 2. 4n equals to how much? 4n is equals to how much? 4 by 4. Now, n is equals to how much? 6 minus 2, 4. 4 by 4, 1. N is equals to how many? How much? So it is a positive integer, am I right? Positive integer. So benzene is a aromatic. Benzene is a aromatic. Benzene is a aromatic compound. Is it clear, ma? All of you? If an aromatic compound consists benzene ring, then it is called aromatic benzenoid aromatic benzenoid compounds. Benzene is there in the aromatic compound, that is benzene ring is there in the aromatic compound, that is called benzenoid aromatic compound. Clear everyone? So let's see the example. One more example for it. Naphthalene all are alternate double bonds, cyclic structure, conjugation is there or not? Why? Because it is single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond. Am I right? Clear? So this structure is also can represent both are same. Okay. So now naphthalene consists of benzene ring or not? This is the benzene ring, am I right? This is the benzene ring or not? Clearly benzene ring. So benzene ring means it is a benzenoid compound, am I right? Naphthalene is a benzenoid aromatic compound. Let's see. This naphthalene is aromatic or not? Is it follow the Huckel rule or not? Okay. Let's see. These are pi bonds, am I right? How many pi bonds here we have? How many pi bonds here? Totally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means how many pi electrons? 10 electrons. What is the Huckel rule? 4n plus 2 is equals number of pi electrons, am I right, in the ring. So now 4n plus 2 is equals number of pi electrons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to 10 electrons. 4n is equals to how much ma? 10 minus 2. 4n is equals to how much? 8. N is equals to 8 by 4. That is equals to how much? 2. So how many rings are here? We have 2. Now is it whole number or not? Whole number. Positive integer. Am I right? Positive integer. So it is aromatic compound. Naphthalene as a aromatic compound. Clear? So if the aromatic compound consists of benzene, benzene is clearly aromatic. If any organic compound consists of benzene, it is also aromatic in nature. So benzene is there, that is benzenoid aromatic compound. Remember this. Okay. And next one in the non-benzenoid aromatic compound. Non-benzenoid aromatic compounds. Non-benzenoid aromatic compounds. Okay. Without benzene ring, some compounds exist as aromatic in nature. Let's see the example. That means no benzene ring. No benzene ring in the given organic compound. But they act as aromatic. Let's see the example. The name of the compound is cyclopentadiene cyclopentadienyl anion. Cyclopentadienyl ion. Okay, this is the structure. We can also write this let's see. This is cyclic structure, am I right? How many carbons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 means pent. Cyclo, penta, diene. How many double bonds are here? 2. 2 means di. Double bond is there. Ene. Cyclopentadiene. Anion. Anion means negative charge. Anion means negative charge. So it is cyclic structure. No benzene ring here. No benzene ring. No benzene ring. Am I right? Clear? And it is cyclic and it gives sooty flame. Okay, it gives pleasant smell or odor. We call it is smell or odor. Both are same. Okay, and conjugation is there or not? Conjugation is also possible. Conjugation by double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond. Double bond means here it acts as double bond. Remember this. Double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond. This minus act as double bond. Minus are lone pairs. Lone pair means electron, 2 electrons. Suppose like this. This also, if lone pair electrons also there, they act as conjugation or double bond. Remember this. Now we consider this is as a pi bond. Simple. This minus considered as a pi bond. That means here it has 2 electrons. It has 2 electrons. This here it is also having. It is nothing but of 2 electrons here. Remember this. Okay. So now Huckel rule. That is 4n plus 2 is equals number of pi electrons. How much? 6. Am I right? 4n is equals to 4. N is equals to 4 by 4. That is equals to 1. Clear? N is equals to 4 by 4. That is equals to how much? 1 clearly. So follow the Huckel rule. So it is n value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. It is satisfied Huckel rule and it is clearly aromatic compound. So non-benzenoid rings, non-benzenoid aromatic compounds. Okay. So we have again separate topic with the aromatic compounds that very important. In that we discuss about more example. This is just a fundamental classification of the organic compound. Actually what is inside the organic compounds, what type of compounds we have, how it is classified. This is the complete explanation about organic introduction. Okay. So see that if you know about these fundamentals, it is very easy to further studies in organic chemistry. Okay. So here we discussed about homocyclic and in that again aromatic and benzenoid aromatic. Okay, clear? And next come to next classification here. Heterocyclic organic compounds. Heterocyclic organic compounds. That means heteroatoms we have. Heteroatoms means nitrogen, oxygen, sulfur and phosphorus. These are called as heteroatoms. Nitrogen, oxygen, sulfur and phosphorus. These are called as heteroatoms. So now heterocyclic organic compounds means ring. Cyclic means ring. ring consist at least one heteroatom along with carbon atoms. Okay, along with carbon atoms. Okay, these type of compounds are called as heterocyclic organic compounds. Okay, for example, write the example here. Here oxygen consists two. These lone pair electron, this one only, not this. This one is also considered as pi bond. Remember this: pi bond, sigma bond, pi bond, sigma bond, pi bond, sigma bond. Okay, is it clear, ma? For your convenience, pi bond, sigma bond, pi bond, sigma bond, pi bond, sigma bond. These lone pair is considered as pi bond. Remember this lone pair. What we call it is lone pair. So name of this one is furan. Okay, furan. So now this structure can also write as C. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds only. So it is hydrogen here. 1, 2, 3, fourth one with hydrogen only. 1, 2, 3, fourth one hydrogen. 1, 2, 3, fourth one hydrogen. Is it clear? This is the representation of this one. Okay. So now in the ring, this is the ring. In the ring it consists carbon atoms along with heteroatom. Oxygen is heteroatom, you know. So at least one heteroatom in the ring, then it is called a heterocyclic compound. Heterocyclic compound. So now furan is an example for heterocyclic compound, and one more example. Thiophene pyrrole. Okay. This one is pyridine. Okay, ma? Is it clear? Pyridine. So these are all. We can also give okay tetrahydro THF. We call it is tetrahydro furan. Okay. Tetrahydro pyrrole or pyrrolidine. Okay, pyrrolidine. Is it clear? Pyrrolidine. And tetrahydro thiophene. These are all examples for heterocyclic organic compounds. Okay. Now again, heterocyclic compounds classified as aromatic, heterocyclic organic compounds. Okay, and alicyclic, heterocyclic, organic compounds. Alicyclic, hetero, both are ring-like structures. Here we mentioned aromatic, heterocyclic, alicyclic, heterocyclic compounds. So discuss about this one. For example is pyrolamurate, this one, furan, this one, thiophene, this one, thiophene, okay, thiophene, pyrrole, furan, thiophene. These are all heteroatoms, am I right? So heterolytic aromatic compounds. Let's see how these compounds are act as heterocyclic organic compounds. These are cyclic or not? Cyclic. Heteroatom is the heteroatom gas. And alternate double bond, single bonds are there or not? Let's see. Double bond, single bond. These lone pair considered as, these two electrons considered as double bond. So double bond, again single bond, double bond, single bond. Conjugation is there or not? Conjugation. Now check it, Hückel rule for here. Hückel rule, what is Hückel rule? 4n plus 2 is equals number of pi electrons in the ring. So let's consider 4n plus 2 is equals number of pi electrons in the ring. So here it means 2 electrons, pi bond means 2 electrons, pi electrons. So one, this is also considered as pi bond, am I right? So 3 to the 6, am I right? 6 electrons, 6 pi electrons. 4n is equals 6 minus 2, 4n is equals to 4, n is equals to how much? 4 by 4, that is equals to how much? 1. So positive integer. So it is aromatic. So here also we consider this electrons only as pi electron, not this. This only pi electrons. So here it is only pi electron, it is not. Okay. These 2 electrons not considered as pi electrons. Okay, remember this. This is 2 electrons only, here also totally 6 electrons. Here also pi electrons only 6 electrons. Okay. So in the same manner these are also satisfied. So these are also aromatic heterocyclic compounds. Okay. Next come to alicyclic heterocyclic organic compounds. That means these are non-aromatic, not aromatic. Non-aromatic. Example, tetrahydrofuran, thiophene, and pyrrolidine or pyrrole. Okay, there is no conjugation, am I right? This is ring-like structure. Okay, there is no conjugation, am I right? Conjugation means no double bonds are here, alternate double bonds. So these are not aromatic but heterocyclic, cyclic hetero. So heteroatoms are present or not in the ring along with carbon atoms. So heterocyclic organic compounds but not a aromatic organic compounds, not a aromatic. Remember it. Okay, clear? Why? Because there is no conjugation, double bond, single bond, double bond, like that. Not aromatic compounds. These are okay. So this is about classification of organic compounds. Okay, write the notes properly and read one by one each and every point in the notes. Okay, then get the clarity. So what is the classification of organic compounds? Aromatic, cyclic, non-cyclic. Okay, benzenide aromatic and non-benzenide aromatic. Aromatic compounds means it most satisfied Hückel rule. That is the basic fundamental rule. 4n plus 2 is equals number of pi electrons in the ring, where n is equals 0. Okay, and n is equals 0, and it is cyclic, and it processes alternate double bonds. That means conjugation in some of the compounds that lone pair act as double bond. Suppose in furan, the furan oxygen consists two lone pairs. In that, one of the lone pair considered as double bond. Okay, is it clear, all of you? So this is about classification. Okay. Okay students, again we will meet in the next class. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.